Okay, YouTube, for you Bond Arms guys that have a 22 Magnum, and let's say it's only a two-shot 22 Magnum, you can do something like this with a keeper. Now, I did a video showing these zip ties and these really strong straws. These aren't like McDonald's straws. These are stronger. And notice how when you push the 22 Magnum bullet up in there, it stays. So basically what this is this is a keeper for a duty belt, and the keeper's wrapped around the belt, and then what you do is you pull one round down and pull one round down. When you're sitting in the car, it's got flex, so it moves up and down. So it's not mounted to your belt where it could get bumped or torn apart or whatever. So when you're sitting, it'll look something like this, or it'll even hang like that. So this is one thing that you can do. And I'm just showing two rounds for examples here. So there's a keeper with the zip ties, the straws, and then the 22 Magnum shells pushed up in there. So there's that. Another option is this right here. So that gets clipped on the loop part of your belt. So if you don't wear a belt, you can clip it somewhere. You can clip it, say like you guys wear your SpongeBob pajamas or whatever kind of pajamas you're wearing these days. You can clip it on your pajamas like that. So when you got your little Bond Arms, or say you have some kind of a single action 22 Magnum or something, you got two extra rounds right here, or four, or whatever you want to put on here. So there's that. That's the second example. The third example is paracord. Paracord's nice because you can melt the ends right here so it doesn't fray. You just heat that up. And what this is here is this is an example of, say, like a necklace. And a necklace you can kind of hide in your shirt or outside your shirt when you got your winter jacket on. Same thing, when it's a necklace, you pull on the bullet to get it out. Or you could wear it around your belt, but have a shorter piece of paracord going from loop to loop, so it's got that movement. So it can move this way or that way or whatever. So you got that option right there. So a necklace option pretty much is my example for that one. Another example is like a little key ring thing. Something like here, say you go out to the shed or something, you got your shed key here, two extra 22 Magnum shells to go with your Bond Arms 22 Magnum or your single action 22 Magnum. You might have a couple extra rounds, sure, but you know, if you have a set of keys or something, you know, you can haul this out to your shed or whatever, have a couple extra rounds. This one's kind of funny. Cat collar. On these cat collars, you're going to have to remove some excess belt until you just get it doubled, because these cat belts triple right in this area. So you'll have to cut off a piece of material about that big to get it to work. But what you do is you put it on your wrist, and on your wrist, it kind of dangles on the bottom of your wrist right here. So you can pull it down from your wrist. So this is just an option. So it might seem weird or whatever, but hey, it's a cat collar. A lot of this stuff you can get at the dollar stores, like the Dollar General, the Dollar Tree. Look around, because you can get a lot of dollar items to do this stuff with, including paracord sometimes is sold in dollar stores itself. So I'm going to put this over here because I got a few more to show you here. So I'm just showing you guys options here. I thought I'd make a fun video to show you the options. Okay, now here is just basic zip ties. Okay, you got white zip ties, you got a black zip tie. And then you can zip this where you want it on your belt loop, leave it there permanently, clip it off right here. But of course, when you're doing the wash or something, you want to pull these out. So this could be put somewhere, you know, you could put it somewhere like in the vehicle or out by the woodshed or just in the immediate area. So you got that there. This is just another example here, but you have more extension for it right here. Once again, this goes on your belt loop, not your belt. You could put it on a belt, but you'd have to slip it through first right here. When you try to open it up and put it around a belt, it's hard to get through right here. So there's that right there. Here's another example. Now I found 6 of these on a keychain for $3. 6 of these little tiny clips, S-clips right here. So these right here come in pretty handy, and they kind of make them more individual so you can take them off. But not only can you take them off, but you can clip them on something else. So it's kind of handy. This is typically what I wear with an extra 6 rounds. I'll have 6 of these. So there's that right there. Here's another example of paracord. And here all you have is a zip tie that's really close, and it's used as a slip knot type thing. So it's got some tension there so that you can pull it down like that and keep them together. So that's how it'd look hanging as like kind of like a necklace or something like that. So we got that there. And then the last is just individual ones. So you got individual ones right here. So hope that helped you. The reason why I brought up this project is because I was thinking to myself, what happens if somebody doesn't have speed loaders and they're just starting out? Well, you can do something like this. Or what happens if somebody buys a Bond Arms derringer and it's a 2-shot derringer and they want something kind of nifty where they can carry a couple extra rounds? You can do that. But like I said, there's really no limit to how many rounds you can carry. As a matter of fact, well, hold on a second. Let me show you the slip knot type thing here. What you do with the zip tie is you get it close enough, but not too tight, so that you can go like this. See how it goes back and forth like that? And it's black. So it creates tension down here. Now, the other thing is if you're wearing it as a necklace and you got 2 of these, at the end here, you don't have to worry about it coming off because you've already melted your paracord right here. So this isn't going to back out on you. So it's secure. You're not going to drop it or anything like that. So you're not going to have to worry about walking in a mall or something and you got 2 bullets on a paracord, you know, right down at your feet or something, looking kind of weird or whatever. So this is going to be secure for you. And then the other thing you can do is just have an entire piece of paracord, okay, all the way around your entire waistline, and have about, I suppose about an extra 6 if you have a 6-shot like I have, or like I said, 2, 6, whatever you want. And what you do is, this is around your belt loops. So your belt loop, 1 belt loop here, 1 belt loop here, and then you got all the rounds, and then you can keep going. And generally speaking, on your right side is where you grab, because you're holding the revolver like this, so you're going to grab on your right side. So on your right side, technically, you could hold, I don't know, you could probably hold 100 rounds if you wanted or something, all the way out here maybe. Just depends. You know, I don't know what it would look like, but that's an option you can do, is making some kind of a belt that goes all the way around your waistline. Or you can make what they call a bandolier. A bandolier is where you fill up paracord to go all the way around your chest or your neck. So you'll be hanging it like this. You'll be hanging it like this around your neck, but everywhere you're gonna have a bullet where you can pull down and grab one. So that's the extreme situation. You know, I don't know of anybody that would do something like that, but hey, you know, it's a free country. If you want to make a bandolier with 100 rounds of 22 Magnum or 200 rounds on this, you could go ahead and go for it. You know what I mean? And you can even wear it on your person. All you'd have to do, even a necklace, all you'd have to do is swing it to your backside inside your winter jacket, and you can just keep pulling down rounds as you need them. Pluck them out 1 at a time, 2 at a time, however you want to do it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the video, you guys.